What's up, guys? It's Looney TNT. Can you get rich from Slayer in 2024? So, back in the day, Slayer used to make just so much money. If you had 99 Slayer, you were considered rich in the game because you just had, you had so much gold thrown at you through all the levels. I feel it's a little bit different, but I think you can definitely be in a really good spot if you slay a little bit different. I think there's a different path that you take if you want to make gold off of the skill Slayer. I broke even. So I'm currently level 97. I'm almost 98, and honestly, I've probably broke even on this skill as I've leveled throughout my time of leveling on this game. And the reason for that is I don't really boss. Now I think it really changes if you are a player that will sacrifice XP and time for GP. If you want to do a Cerberus task, if you get Hellhounds and you want to do Cerberus for, 155 kills, that is probably going to yield you a lot more money, almost guaranteed, than doing, 155 Hellhounds. Now, the XP is going to be way faster if you do the normal version and just use a cannon. You're actually probably going to end up losing money on that Slayer task versus the chance to make millions off of that task. So I do think that you can actually still make money with regular Slayer too, but it's not very much. It almost depends on what way you play the game. If I was to come into, Aberrant Specters and have some food and, just eat the food as I'm doing this, or use my prayer and then teleport to my house and then refill and then come back and not waste money on the prayer pots and not waste money on my cannon, I'd probably be doing pretty good. But by the time I, add in all the cannonballs I use, add in all the prayer pots that I use, it does start to add up. I feel I still make profit on it because of the way that I have it set up. There's a lot of herbs here to be gathered. I have my herb sack, so I get the Raynars. There's definitely gold here to be made, but definitely I could make more of a profit if I use less resources, right? Like if I didn't use a cannon, oh man, this would be way better. If I use 1,000 cannonballs, 1,000 cannonballs, and what are they right now? Like 280 each. That adds up. That's going to cut into your profit. And if you cannon every single task, which honestly I feel you should because the skill is so slow, you're going to be losing a lot. And if you added up all the cannon, let's say you cannoned all your tasks that you could up until 99. Just imagine how many mils that you spent just purely on cannonballs. I think you'd probably be very shocked on how much you've wasted. Now, was it a waste? Absolutely not, right? It speeds up the task. It keeps you it lets you AFK a lot of the tasks too by allowing the cannonballs to just continue to go. So there's definitely so many benefits. But I don't think that it's going to make you rich like it would back in the past if you just did regular Slayer, but listen, some of the bosses that get unlocked for this skill, it's pretty good. I did a Cerberus the other day, and on kill count 35, I got the biggest drop that he drops, and I made 32 million gold. Now that is going to go into some other 99, but if I was to resupply my supplies here, it would definitely get me some prayer pots and give me some food, maybe some upgrades if I wanted some upgrades and some armor somewhere, so it's definitely It's definitely a great skill to make money, but trust me, if you're trying to do it fast, you're gonna lose money. If you're barraging, you're most likely losing money, right? If you're using the cannon, you're probably maybe breaking even, losing money, depending on the task. So can you get rich off Slayer in 2024? I'd say yes. I would definitely say yes, depending on the methods that you do. Because I feel once you get higher up into the levels, I feel you're going to want to start doing those bosses. And just because the gold is just so good. If you get good at Hydra and you get a bunch of Hydra tasks, you're gonna be making a lot of money. If you get a blue dragon task and you're starting to do Vorkath, if you do the Vorkath the whole time, you're gonna make, that task alone is gonna make you so much. You get 140 blue dragons, you kill Vorkath 140 times. Dude, there's no way that you're not making money, right? If you know how to do the fight properly and things like that, even if you're taking out supplies and stuff. So with the way Slayer is nowadays, back in the day, we really didn't have the Slayer bosses that we did, because a lot of Slayer, it determined if you got Abbey demons and you got a whip or something like that. Now it really relies on the boss tasks, and it's just a new meta. It's different, and with so many new bosses, and a new boss is going to be introduced to the game here pretty soon. The new spider boss is going to drop the best in slot necklace in the game, which, man, that necklace is probably going to be worth the first day. I wouldn't doubt it if someone buys it for 100 mil. I wouldn't doubt it. Where it goes from there, who knows. But I definitely wouldn't doubt that best in slot neck is definitely going to go in the 100 mil range for the first few that are probably picked up. So we'll see where the gold kind of situates after that. But it's an on task only boss, and on task only bosses with huge rares like that, they start out really, really big, and let alone being a best in slot, from, there's no boss in the game, no raid in the game that gives a better necklace than that. It is going to be absolutely insane. So, and here's a superior monster. Okay, we're talking about money. Superior monsters also have a chance to drop, the imbued heart. Imbued heart is what, over 100 million gold right now. Is it really rare and you'll probably never see it on the road to 99? That's definitely a chance. There's always a maybe, but the imbued heart is just such a rare drop that you probably won't see it on the on the road to 99. I've heard many people say it took them millions and millions over 99 to eventually get it. And listen, there's some people that get it, the first day. That's just the way drops work in RuneScape. But I'd like to say, for sure, it's a skill that can probably make you the most money. I don't know any other skill that would make you more. Even farming, I guess. Well, farming and hunter, I guess you could argue. If you did birdhouses all the way to 99, when you can start doing birdhouses, that's a lot of GP that you're going to make from birdhouses, right? If you just do that. Farm runs, if you just do herbs, you're going to make a lot of money that. Rune crafting, you make a grip from that too, but it's not as much as it used to be. If you put all those against Slayer, I feel Slayer has the most GP potential if you're going the boss route. Like I said, if you're doing it normal, you might just break even by the end of it, right? Because you're with supplies and stuff, cannonballs and things. But if you're going the boss route, man, you're going to do really good. You're going to be able to afford a lot of gear that you want, and that's going to put you right into raid situations where some of the raids are by far right now the most GP you can make in the game, other than, you know, having an IRL job, buying bonds, you know, but that's a whole different story. But I think Slayer can make you rich. So that's about it. I thought it was a fun topic to talk about because I was doing Slayer, you know, and I gotta resupply so much, and it feels like every time I resupply, I'm spending so much gold. But then when I go back and look at it, I'm like, you know what? I have made quite a bit through Slayer already, so I'm pretty happy with that. So that's about it, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you guys made it this far, please like the video. Go check out some of my other videos if you guys haven't. I do lives. If you guys haven't caught me in a live, you guys can go rewatch the lives. They're a lot of fun. We pretty much do. It's pretty much like a 2-hour long video. So if maybe you're working or something, you just need something to listen to, I'd love it if you would give that a chance and you know, maybe hit that sub button if you're not subbed. All right, guys. And like always, anything goes good with the Dragon Med.